Hey guys, Cardtrooper00 here, bringing you that deck profile that I promised you guys of my Chaos Dragons. So without further ado, let's get into the deck list. BLS, self-explanatory. I play 3 sort when most play 2. This card is just too good, I believe, not to play at 3. Dark Arm Dragon, because this guy wins games. Another card most play at 2, I play at 3, is Dark Flare Dragon. I just like this guy because he lets you pop off your combos and fill up your graveyard when you want to do it. He's like a mini Future Fusion in my opinion. Gorge to stop OTKs. Of course, the Heart and Soul of the deck, like Pulsar, and 2 red MDs. And the last card that I chose to play with as my boss monster is 2 Tragodias. This card is so good in the mirror match with all the level 6s, and being that red MD is a level 10 against the mirror match is just so good. It allows you to do so many plays and take your opponent's monsters, and also not being OTK'd. This card is just too good. I play with a total of 16 boss monsters. Card Trooper at 1, because every time I just wind up drawing Card Trooper off a Trooper and just really wanted to draw something else, so I took it down to 1. I also play 1 D-Alk. I think this is my tech card, and tech cards I always run them at 1. So until further notice, if I see that it needs to be at 2, I would probably make the adjustments. But for now, 1 is just good for me. 2 Eclipse Wyverns, 2 Effect Veiler. I was playing 3. I took 1 out and actually replaced it with the D out because of the Macro Rabbit, and we had a lot of that going on at my locals. So I took Veiler from 3 to 2. And then you have the staples, 3 Lila, 3 Raikos, Sangan, and the Tour Guides. That's a total of 32 monsters, I believe. And then the spells should be standard. And then 3 recharge. Puts my deck at a total of 41. And like I said, I really didn't like the format or the meta, but I wanted to be competitive, and since the deck is competitive, that's why I play it. For my side deck, I play 2 E-Virus, 2 Victoria. Victoria is just so good. Being able to take stuff out of your opponent's graveyards via their red med, and using it to bring stuff out of your hand, and then banishing theirs to bring out yours to bring something else out. So I went with 2 Victoria instead of 3 Electric Virus. I was doing 3 and 1, but I just went to 2 and 2 because it was just so much more consistent in the side deck. 3 Mystical Space, 2 Soul Takers. I played 3 Compulse. The Insector mirror match, or the Insector matchup, and the mirror match, they want their cards on the board, and Insectors just bouncing theirs back, allowing them not to make any plays, is so good. Of course, the mirror match too, if they remove or banish 1 light 1 dark, leaving them with no other targets, you just put it back in their hand. They can't do anything, and they just get mad at you for doing it. So 3 Compulse, 2 Dust, and 1 Decree. This is supposed to be my 3rd Dust Tornado. I don't like Decree for the simple fact of people just chain to it and just blow it up, and it's not really good. So I like the 3 Dust because, and unlike Decree leaves the threats on board, and Dust Tornado just gets rid of the threats and puts them in the graveyard. So that's why I like Dust over Decree. My extra deck, play Ancient Sacred Wavering. I play this because this guy, you drop Sword, play a Veiler, and you might have Red MD or Light Pulsar. Red MD and this leaves your opponent at 100 life if they were at full life. If you attack direct with Red MD and then attack with this, your opponent has 100 life left. And this guy goes up to about 9,000 or a little over 9,000. And the Gores is just basically dead. Like, they won't even put the monster in attack mode to attack over your Red MD unless they got Darkhold to get rid of this. So this guy lets you OTK more or win more. He's a win more card, as Doug K Dad would say. Arcanite, Veiler, Chaos Sorcerer plays once again. I play Army Arm. I've seen a lot of people take it out, but for some reason I get BLS Army Arm a lot more because I use my Sangan about 2 to 3 times, dual with the Deaux and Levier play. So I play Army Arm. And my last synchro is Scrap Dragon. I play, of course, 5-head dragon for Future Fusion. Gaia Dragoon, which I overlay over top of this guy most of the time. This card is just busted. I've seen the price of this card go up in the recent weeks leading up to Nats. This card is just too good, too good. Of course, Levier. My stroke when I can make them. I wanted to run the Queen Dragon Degen, but I just wasn't. I've been skeptical about picking it up, and then I want to pick it up. At times it's good, but at times it's not. So I just went with my stroke. Number 17, number 20. Actually, number 25, Force Focus. I like this guy, especially in the mirror match or against heroes when you do see him. This guy is just so good. Like, your opponent drops a Red MD, tries to activate effect, you just negate their effect, and it's during either player's turn. So against heroes, if your opponent goes Summon the Shining and they try to attack you, when they attack, you just detach, negate his effect. He'll go down to 26. This guy beats him up by 200. I just like this guy, especially with, like I said, with the Red MD matchup. They go activate effect, you just negate it. The best thing that they could do is just kamikaze with this guy instead of leaving them around to hinder them even more, because he'll stop the Chaos Sorcerers and all that. Number 30, Acid Golem. And my last succeed is Utopia. That's only 14. After the video that I made dueling my boy Let Me See Photon Street Bouncer, I don't have one yet. I might pick it up, then again I might not. I mean, I've been winning without it, so you know, I only tend to pick up cards if they really make a difference, and I could play around Gores. But you know, comment, let me know what you guys think about the deck profile. And let me know if there's anything that you would change. Maybe I'll try it out. You know, I'm always looking for ideas. Like I say, rate, comment, subscribe. And I'm looking to you guys for ideas. Later.